Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Alabama Blast and Cast. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for so many views I got on the last video. I hope to get even more views on this one. I want to take a moment and talk to you about faith today on this little short 3-minute episode. Faith is a really big part of my life personally. I truly think that God loves everybody and He's not out there to forsake anyone. I was saved at a very young age, and I fell out of the will of God, and He put someone in my life that got me back in church, and that is my wife. God loves you. God adores you. He wants to be with you every day. And that's one reason I wanted to make this short today, because I feel in this world that everybody we're all struggling financially. It doesn't matter, school, it could be work, it could be your bad boss, it could be all these things. But just remember, God puts you in this situation for you to grow or for you to learn from Him. And we need to have patience that not every prayer that we send up is going to be answered, because He answers them in His own time. And I want to take a moment and talk to you about that. I prayed for many, many years. By trade, I'm a mechanic. And I prayed for many, many years of something to do. And it took Him really about 7 years to fulfill that for me. I went back to school. I graduated a bachelor's degree in career tech education. And unfortunately now I'm not a mechanic, I'm a teacher. And all that's because God. I was a C student with a 2.8 average if I was lucky in high school. When I graduated college, I was summa cum laude. I graduated with a 4.0. That was not me. That was God. Same way, I worked for many, many bad bosses that we just couldn't get along or couldn't do anything. But God put me in those so that I could dwell with Him in my lowest of lows. When my father passed away in 2018, it was a learning curve for me. I was never going to hear the man that raised me ever again. I was never going to hear his voice. I was never going to hear him call. I was never going to see his number pop up after that day. But God used that in a way to grow me. Now, I'm using the way He grew me to help grow you, because I think He loves every one of us, and I think there's a will from Him. Just remember John 3:16, God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth shall not perish but have everlasting life. It is a childlike faith. The birds don't wonder where their next meal are going, so why should you stress? We should not stress about tomorrow's worries, because they're tomorrow. God's going to fulfill those before we ever see them, guys. So, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe at the bottom. Tell me your thoughts on this, and y'all have a blessed day.